Tales from the Island of Todor, Episode 1, Timothy and Alfred. Timothy is a small silver tank engine who works at the Big Ugly Station on the island of Todor. He's a troublesome little engine with 6 small wheels, a short stumpy cab, a short stumpy dome, and a short stumpy temper. He's a careless little engine too, always bumping coaches and trucks about and losing them before the bigger engines could take them on long journeys. And when trains come in, he plays hide and seek with the coaches and trucks so the big engines have less time to go and slouch about the sheds. Despite this, Timothy thinks that no other engine works as hard as he does. He loves playing tricks on them, including Alfred the loaded B-12, the biggest, proudest, and snootiest steam engine of all. Timothy likes whistling rudely at him. "Wake up, you lazy asshole! Why don't you work hard like me?" he would say. Of course, Timothy never worked hard either. In fact, he was a complete and utter slacker, but he was up his own firebox, never noticed this. One day, after pulling the express from Lancaster back to the island, Alfred arrived back at the sidings feeling very tired. He's been working so hard that his trains were only 20 minutes late. He was just going to sleep when Timothy came up in his rude way. "Wake up, you lazy asshole! Do some hard work for a change. You can't catch me!" And off he ran laughing. Instead of going to sleep again, Alfred thought long and hard how he'd get back at Timothy. But he couldn't think of anything, so he stole an idea from something that happened back when he was still on Todor. One day, Timothy wouldn't wake up. His driver and fireman couldn't make him start. The little E2 tank engine had been up the late night before on a goods run, blaring his whistle like crazy and keeping the entire island awake for kicks. Now he's fast asleep, and it was nearly time for the express. People were waiting, but the coaches weren't ready. The passengers were quite used to this, though. The coach wouldn't have been ready yet, even if Timothy was there. At last, Timothy woke up and started. A quick punch of the nose from his driver did the trick. Oh dear, he yawned. He hurried to the Big Ugly Station, where Alfred was waiting for him. "Hurry up, you!" snorted the B-12. "The masses are making my eyes water." What a pong!" "Yes. Well, my whistle's completely hoarse, and I didn't have my 11 hours naughty sleep," replied Timothy. "So shut up and don't boss me, you bossy apple green whatever." As he began shunting the coaches in a painfully slow manner, Alfred began making his plan. "Actually," he said, "I think I might." And when Timothy brought the coaches on, Alfred hurried quickly and coupled up to the coaches. "Get in quickly, you lot," he said to the passengers. The passengers grumbled to each other and complied. Timothy usually pushed behind the trains to help them start. Well, he was supposed to, but he rarely did. In any case, he was always uncoupled first. This time, Alfred started up quickly that they forgot to uncouple Timothy. And by forgot, I mean they did it on purpose. The big engine's chance have come. "Move it, you slags! Move it, you slags!" he called to the coaches. The train went faster and faster. Too fast for Timothy. He wanted to stop, but he couldn't. Actually, he wanted to push Alfred off the viaduct, but stopping will do just as well. "Toot, toot, toot! Stop!" he said. Gotcha! Laughed Alfred. You can't get away, sang the coaches. Timothy tried to knock the coach in front of her, but he got it first. Timothy, the not-so-ghost engine was going faster than he ever gone before. Come to think of it, so was Alfred. His wheels were about to fall off and his face was red, but he had to go on. "I'll never be the same again," Timothy thought sadly. "My wheels will be bloody worn out." Then they arrived at Lancaster Station, the only station that stops that outside the island of Todor, the passengers cheered. Alfred was going so fast that he was actually on time for the first time in 25 years. Timothy uncoupled and he couldn't answer. Then he tried to go onto a turntable, thinking of everyone laughing at him. Then he realized that the turntable was broken and he heard them laugh even harder. Growling, he gave up and moved to a siding out of the way. "Oh, well, little Timothy," laughed Alfred. "Now you know what real hard work means, don't you? Ha ha ha!" Alfred laughed so loudly as his side rods fell off him. "God damn it!" Timothy had no breath. He went to the water tower and had a long drink of the strongest water available. He went home back to the island of Todor really slowly, and he was careful afterwards to be a lot more subtle than insulting Alfred from then on. The end.